Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advance, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a great show for y'all. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel if you haven't already. So, yesterday I tuned into Gil's Arena, and there was this fiery segment that was about a 32-minute clip, and they were arguing. Well, first they started arguing about the Lakers versus Denver Nuggets game that went down, right? And the Lakers beat them by 23 points. Shocked all of us. I certainly didn't believe that the Lakers were going to be victorious in that game, but nevertheless, they played very well. Luka Doncic had a breakout game. I think in that game, let me see how much he scored. Luka scored, I believe, was it 32 in that game? No, yeah, 32. Luka had 32 points, 7 assists, 10 rebounds. LeBron had 25 points, 5 assists, 9 rebounds, and Rui Hachimura had 21 points, and then Austin Reeves had 23. But apart from the fact that they scored, they also played with a lot of concentration defensively, and they executed a perfect strategy, which ended up shutting down Nikola Jokic. And I think he only had 12 points in that game and attempted 7 shots. It was a masterful defensive strategy that they executed there, right? So after that game, some people were saying, "Oh, well, man, could the Lakers win it all? Are they contenders? Can they come out of the Western Conference?" That seemed to be the conversation. But Kenyon Martin and Rashard McCann were having it. They were like, "Bro, this is one game. This team has been whooping your tails for God knows how long, and it's a game in February." But Gil is like, "No, it's a different. They've added a different piece. Luka Doncic is doing different things that Anthony Davis can do." So DeMarcus Cousins comes into the show, and he chimes in. He starts chiming into that debate. He's like, "Bro, wait a minute, who's going to guard him?" And so they start going back and forth about that, and they're arguing, and then they get to the point where they're like, "Who's the one who should be running the show?" And then DeMarcus Cousins is like, "Nah, Luka Doncic running the show is a decision that actually came from upper management." And they started arguing about that and all of that. And I'm like, that's interesting. It came from upper management. Well, if that's the case, what does that mean for this team moving forward? Especially given the fact that they're going to be playing against the team tonight that they traded Luka from in that bombshell trade that they pulled off, which is one of the reasons I'm super excited to introduce our new partner, Underdog Sports. Underdog is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. It's also the fastest growing fantasy app in the industry, right? The app is super easy to use. All you have to do is just make 2 to 8 picks on stats of your favorite players and choose whether or not they'll go higher or lower. You can actually 20x your money if you make 5 picks and you go 5 for 5, meaning you get all of them right. For example, tonight I will be making some picks. As a matter of fact, I've already made these picks. The first pick I'm making is on LeBron James to go higher than 24.5 points. I'm also picking Kyrie Irving to go higher than 36.5, which includes his points, rebounds, and assists. And I'm also going to make a pick on Luka, although I don't really know what to expect from him now, but I'm still going to make a pick on him to go higher than 7.5 assists. So if you guys want to get in on the fun, and trust me, it's actually a lot of fun, visit underdogfantasy.com or find the app in the App Store. And don't forget to register using our promo code DreamersPro to claim your free pick plus first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. And again, if you sign up using our code, all right, the first 100 people to do that, you're going to get 3 months. We're going to give you guys 3 months free membership on our Dreamers Pro community. 3 months free. All you got to do is make the pick, screenshot it using our promo code, and send a screenshot of it to our IG, same name as the channel, Dreamers Pro, and we're gonna hook y'all up. So please don't make sure you miss out. Make sure you don't miss out on that. But anyway, let's get back to what these guys said. So DeMarcus Cousins begins to say this, and Gilbert Arenas goes, "Please hold on, can you stop and repeat that again?" And as he said it again, I'm like, this is a very, very interesting insight that he just brought forth that I think we need to discuss. Take a listen to what DeMarcus Cousins believe is really happening in the Lakers organization. Take a listen to his comments here.
But we have a one-game sample size to go off of. Didn't get anywhere near that, but Boogie, I want to talk about something you said. Lakers having basically 2.5 playmakers. So after the game, J.J. Redick had this to say about how the Lakers offense will operate moving forward. He said,
Don't keep talking to this man about the Lakers.
we're talking about the offense. J.J. said, I think Luka needs to be the guy that controls the offense, and LeBron and Austin Reeves can stagger everybody. They're going to have their time to be on the ball. But all three of those guys are very intelligent basketball players. We can create mismatches. We can get teams in the blender. So do you agree with J.J. Redick saying the Lakers offense needs to run through Luka?
I don't think that's a JJ call anywhere. That's coming from the front office.
Yeah.
One, you just
Wait. Say that again.
that's coming from
crazy.
That's coming from the front office, man. Like,
Not a player, not a coach. Is coming from the front office.
yeah, this is obviously Luka's gonna be in control of the offense. Because one, you just traded for a generational talent. Two, you traded for a generational talent that didn't necessarily say he wanted to be here. So now you're playing a game of we have to cater to this star because we want to keep him here for the long run.
Soon to be 26.
Yeah, so I think that came from front office. So I think it's gonna be that if they're winning or losing.
Do you think it's an effective strategy moving forward for
I mean, I think that's business. Like,
the game is the game, as they
yeah,
say.
you got to keep your stars happy.
So let's just talk J.J. Redick real quick, and then we can move on.
Still going?
Can we give J.J. a
Bro,
little
he has
love?
to do the whole thing to get the check, bro.
The
He gotta do the whole thing. He gotta do the whole thing. Yeah, he gotta do the whole thing.
so the check for who?
Man, he can't. They've been shorting his check, so they're like, you ain't finishing the whole thing.
Underdog.
So you heard what DeMarcus Cousins had to say. What do I think about what he's saying? I think it makes sense, as he said, from a business level, but I also think it makes sense from a basketball standpoint. Okay, Luka is the Lakers' best player. Let's stop the nonsense. Okay, Luka is a top 3 player in the world when he's healthy. Stop your nonsense. Okay, you're looking at Luka, you're looking at SGA, you're looking at Nikola Jokic or Giannis. Or one of these guys. He's in that group. Like, let's stop the nonsense, number one. Okay. So given the fact that he's the Lakers' best player, it would make sense for them to do that. But it also makes sense, from the standpoint that DeMarcus Cousins is proposing. That you want to appease him. And he brought up a very interesting wrinkle in his argument. Luka could walk this summer. So it'd behoove the Lakers to actually consider doing anything in their power to make him feel at home, because he's the future. So if the Lakers did anything other than that, they would be extremely idiotic, right? So the points that he makes are very, very good. Now, you've had some of these wacky LeBron fans. These guys are incredible, okay? They're incredible. Some of them believe, oh my Lord, that Luka wasn't being called out enough, especially ever since his acquisition to the Lakers, for his weight and all of this stuff. And they believe that one of the reasons is because he's white. Oh, God. They believe that the reason Luka was not getting called out was because he's white. So help me figure this out. LeBron, who never gets called out by big media for not playing defense, for always flopping, for having 7, 11 turnovers in a game. And he'll go around and say, it's a fantastic game. And all the other nonsense that he pulls off. When they cover up for him, what's your argument there? What's your argument there? Because you said for Luka, they're covering for Luka because he's white. So what about LeBron? LeBron is black. But all these dudes do is twerk it up all day long, pour honey all over each other's bellies, hollering and screaming, twerking it up all over the table, shaking the floor, moving the carpet, just acting a damn fool. They defend him all day long. So what's the argument there? These dudes is crazy. These dudes are crazy. They crazy. They said media not calling Luka out because he white. What? This is where we are. So them probably listening to this news, in their mind, they're probably going, oh man, they're only picking him because he white. They're only going to prioritize him because he's white. You know, the guy that has 2 statues in front of Staples that said the man to build this building, I guess he white too, huh? I guess he's white too. The cornerstone of the Lakers franchise, Mr. Laker himself, apart from Jerry West, Magic Johnson, I guess he white too. These dudes are crazy. They're super duper cuckoo. This is what happens when you be pouring too much honey all over your belly. I don't know what y'all be doing with it. What do y'all be doing with this honey when you get it? Huh? What do y'all be doing with this honey when you... One of these LeBron fans messaged me the other day trying to get me to sell them this honey. How can they get their hand on this last jar? Huh? These dudes are unbelievable. Unbelievable. All they do is shake and twerk and holler and scream. They fighting grizzly bears. Wrestling them. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Y'all crazy. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on it. Stay off the honey, man. Stay off the honey. It's too much.